So there is a difference between I want to get married and ready to be married.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you ever are like ready, like when you get into a relationship. But for me, I think it was really about processing the expectations. And so we had a conversation, and I think the marital vows are a good place, foundational place to start having the conversation about, are you ready? And I think for us, when you think about better or worse, when you think about, richer or poor, and sickness and in health. And then for us, I think a good example is that, we were challenged even when we were engaged or right around the time when we were about to be married in the sickness and health part. And so you had an episode and I'm like, oh man, what's going on? And that was the first episode that we ever had where, you had, I don't know if I want to say it on the podcast, but where you had a collapsed lung. And so, she's had like 8 collapsed lungs and since we've been together, but the first one happened as we were engaged. And so I just remember coming to the hospital like, what the crap? I don't even remember where I was when you called or when I got the call, but I came to the hospital.
You didn't answer the phone.
I didn't answer the phone?
No, you didn't.
What happened?
You or my mama didn't answer the phone.
Oh, you went to the doctor.
I went to the doctor.
Oh, and the doctor.
That's a whole nother.
It is a whole nother story. But either way, my point though is that, I knew I had to be there. And so I didn't even think twice. I went and I showed up and I didn't leave. And I remember even for me, it was just an expectation for me to be there for you. I had to go to work and come back, but I came back. But even spending the night there, I don't know if it was a Friday night or something like that, whatever the case, I know I didn't leave. I stayed there all night. And so, my point is that how do you know when you're ready? Is that you have to think about not just the good and the bliss that you're in, but you have to think about that no matter what goes on with this person, good or bad, I'm ready to be there with them on this journey called life and marriage.